Hi there, Leo. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 8th of September. The week begins with the sun continuing in the part of your scope to do with everyday finances, but also in a non-materialistic way to do with your values. Now, there's a very important full moon which occurs at the start of this week too, but that brings into focus how these values or your spending habits mesh in with your future prospects. And you may find yourself grappling with a big decision. It may be to try and put money away for a pension. On the other hand, some kind of expense may come in over the next couple of weeks that you hadn't quite planned for. But with Venus in this part of your horoscope too, there is the chance to earn extra money and have some kind of windfall, an unexpected one at that, which could prove to be very welcome. But with Venus in opposition with Neptune in the first half of this week, if you are discussing, in any contractual sense, some kind of payout, just be careful that someone is being very charming and plausible and seems to be incredibly sincere, and what they're offering you may seem to be very enticing, but actually it might not be as good as it should be. So if it's anything to do with some kind of payout or compensation, then do keep your wits about you. Don't be seduced by this kind of language. But Venus, of course, is the planet of love as much as money. And in the opposition with Neptune, it's possible that you could find yourself magnetically drawn to an individual who seems to be rather mysterious, but may really capture your imagination. This could turn out to be something that's very, very exciting, and it could go forwards. But equally, it may not, because when Neptune is involved with Venus, there can be disappointment, simply because the facts are not necessarily very clear. And the Sun does also forge a very positive link with Saturn this week. Now, Saturn, of course, has got a much maligned reputation, and over the last couple of years, it certainly has been a heavy influence around emotions, the home, family life. However, this angle with Saturn suggests that if something is building up that's more solid, then there can be a greater sense of certainty around that, which can give you a greater feeling of security. But by the end of this week, the standout moment of this week occurs on Sunday, when Mars, the power planet, moves out of a tender area of your scope and into the most glamorous and, quite frankly, charismatic area. This is an area that's very much in keeping with the qualities of your own zodiac sign. If you do love any kind of performance, whether it's watching it or taking part in amateur dramatics or playing in a band, the next 60 days can be incredibly exciting. If you're looking to inject your love life with greater verve and excitement, well, expect someone new to come into your situation during this time, or in an existing relationship to find you wanting to take more of a lead to try to impress and flirt and cajole a current relationship into perhaps a little bit more of an exciting scenario. But equally, if you are a creative person, Mars moving into this situation can see you wanting to take in the arts or share talents of yours. So a very exciting change at the end of this week, but there's also plenty of other things this week to engage you. And perhaps one of the most exciting things, apart from Mars's move, is that Jupiter in your sign continues to forge a wonderful angle to Uranus. And this suggests that surprises, perhaps news from afar, new information, can inform a decision you're going to make in a wonderful, wonderful way. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.